Today I got a video for you guys talking, the biggest fight in boxing. And honestly, this is probably the second biggest fight in boxing history. 100%. With the internet and, with, YouTube, obviously, and all the other social media platforms. I mean, this fight has already been sold. Probably like 3 years ago, honestly. You know what? I think this fight has, on YouTube alone, probably even this fucking year, has like 1 billion views. I mean, I've been just following YouTube channels that only talk about this. Just new YouTube channels I see. I subscribe. And the only content is Crawford versus Spence. You know what I'm saying? So, this fight's big. This fight's bigger than Mayweather-Pacquiao. This fight's bigger than the Iron Mike Tyson fights. This fight's bigger than, the only fight this isn't bigger than is Max Schmeling, Joe Louis. From a historical standpoint and just, for the importance. But man, this fight is important. I'm telling you, worldwide, this is crazy. And you know what? I don't do Facebook. I got a group, that I run to sell gym equipment. But besides that, I don't do any friends and shit, anything like that. But I've been joining these boxing groups, just to see what they're saying. I mean, it's every other post is a Crawford Spence post. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Okay. I listen to Goodfella TV, right? He's a pretty popular YouTube channel. And, every week he's talking about this, probably every other day. He has live streams about this all the time. And in the live streams, the funny thing is, he says, I'm fucking done with this fight. 2 days later, he'll do another live stream talking about the fight. And even when I'm listening to him, I'm like, I'm done fucking listening to him talk about Crawford Spence. But 2 days later, I'm listening to him talk about Crawford Spence. Because this fight is that fucking big. I'm telling you right now, if this fight's like at the MGM or some shit like that, and it's not at a stadium, like Raider Stadium, Cowboy Stadium, Atlanta Falcon Stadium, you're fucked. You ain't getting a ticket. If you're getting a ticket, you better bust out the Discover card, because everybody will be there. I'm talking from fucking Trump, fucking Tom Brady, fucking Charles Barkley, Shaq, all the NBA players, all the NFL players, all, baseball, soccer guys, just people from overseas, people with fucking money. These tickets are going to be through the goddamn roof if it happens, okay? So you're probably not going to get a ticket, but buy the pay-per-view. But if it is at a stadium, which that would be the shit, it'll be big. People will be getting drunk, getting in fights, a lot of gambling going on. I love it. I want to see this fight so bad. I mean, this could be a fucking event. Because all the rappers are going to fucking show up. So, they're going to have concerts and shit. There's going to be a lot of entertainment wherever it's at. Fuck, who's going to be there? Dirk will be there. Da Baby, Lil Baby. Anybody that's fucking a famous rapper or even in any other genre of music, they're going to be there. Because it's just going to be so big. It's so big. This fight's huge. I don't know why they're talking about $40 million. Is that it? $20 million a fighter? I mean, and people keep saying they can't find the money for that. That's gotta be bullshit. That's gotta be bullshit. I mean, there's fucking investors. Go to fucking Saudi Arabia. Do something. 40 million? They're gonna make shit ton more money than $40 million on this fight. I promise this does over 1 million pay-per-views. I mean, fuck. If I was, like, part of this fight, and you know what, I'm sort of a kind of an entrepreneur. I'm lazy as fuck. I do the minimal work I have to do to make money. Selling gym equipment and weights. But I know marketing and I know analytics. It's easy to see. I mean, you need sponsors for this fight, guys? I mean, call up Nike. Call up Google. Who else is a big one? Nike, Google. Jesus Christ, why can't I think of any right now? Anyways, you know what I'm saying. Anybody with a big fucking brand that everybody's on, they'll get sponsored, 100%. Any big time, any Lexus, Ford, Chevy, doesn't matter. They're all throwing down money to be on that ring, to be sponsored in the fight. I mean, this would be so big. I don't know why people don't get it. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe. Could be I'm crazy, but I don't think I am. I think the analytics and the views through all social media platforms, from YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter hashtags and shit. I mean, this fight, the reason I'm doing this video, honestly, because I know I'm going to get some views. And I'm going to get some subs. And I don't give a fuck about YouTube. But you know what I do care about? Getting my boy Kikande a fight in the United States. So, you know, I know I'm going to do this video. It's going to get some views and it's going to get some retention. You know why it's going to get retention? Because fucking people can't get enough of Crawford and Spence talk. They can't get enough of it. It's bigger than, I'm telling you, it's bigger than Mayweather Pacquiao. It's bigger than fucking Conor Mayweather. It's bigger than fucking any Canelo fight. It's fucking big. And that's it. I'm not, you know, I mean, fuck. This fight, I mean, if this fight actually did go down, you know, I mean, it just in the black community alone, I mean, you'd probably have every fucking boxing gym filled up. You know what I'm saying? There'd be kids just, you know, chilling on the block in the hood that would just end up in the boxing gym. 100%. Happens all the time. I've trained people in big city gyms. I know what happens after big fights. They come in and, you know, they want to be the next Floyd and shit. But these kids will come in wanting to be next Terence Crawford and next Errol Spence. And guess what? They could. If you get them in there young enough. So, you know, this is a win-win for everybody. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know anymore. But you know what I'm going to fucking do? I'm going to get on YouTube. I'm going to listen to, you know, Goodfella TV. He's going to be talking about it, guaranteed. I think he's already talking about it today. I'm not 100% sure, but most likely. Because that's what everybody wants to talk about. Hey, you know, I'll jump on other YouTube channels today and they'll be talking about Spence and Crawford. You know, you got the pro Spence guys and you got the pro Crawford guys. I don't give a fuck. I just want to see the goddamn fight. You know, I mean, I think I've done 5 videos on this. I'll make a playlist, my Spence Crawford playlist. I think I've done the most unique videos. I've been doing this shit since, I've been doing the Crawford Spence video, I think, since 2017. I do like 1 or 2 a year. So, and it's 2022. Holy shit. Time flies. So, you know what? Time flies, but this time is very valuable for both these fighters. I'm telling you. When I say it's the second biggest fight in boxing history, I mean it. I mean, this is a global fight. They'd have to do a world tour. They'd have to go to like London, somewhere in Asia, maybe, you know, Dubai, maybe even go to fucking Africa. You know, obviously New York or Atlanta, Chicago, LA. I mean, this fight, Dallas. I mean, this fight, get out of here. It's the biggest fight ever. They'd make so much money. I don't understand. I could be missing something. But $20 million a fighter doesn't seem like a lot of money for how big this fight, the turnout, how big the pay-per-view is going to do and how much the gate's going to cost. I'm telling you, man, you know who's going to be fucking happy during this? The fucking scalpers. Fuck, you buy the tickets, you fucking get lucky, you get some tickets, man. I'd be selling that shit like 2 days before, man. I'd be making a shit ton of money. I'll just watch it at the hotel, but it is what it is. That's my opinion. This is the biggest fight in boxing. I mean, this fight's so big, though I would believe, like, you could have 3 fights, okay? I would have 3 fights, like on the main card. That's all you need, 3 fight pay-per-view. I just have all world title fights. That's how big this fight is. Like, no boxer, even like, you know, a boxer that's doing main events and shit right now, you know, besides maybe like the heavyweight division, obviously, wouldn't want to be on this undercard. It's just too much exposure, just too many eyeballs. I mean, the numbers of this are going to do it's so big. And I just don't, a lot of people, YouTubers online, they're like Spence guys. I mean, he's got a pretty good following that are in media. But I'm telling you, like, honestly, like, clout-wise and popularity-wise, I'm not talking about belts or this or like YouTube, you know, new media personalities, which are, you know, they're great for the sport, but people don't understand how popular Terence Crawford is. Like, they don't get it. And obviously Errol Spence is popular. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, if this fight gets announced, it's gonna break the internet. Like, the initial press conference will do fucking 5-6 million views in a week. I'm telling you, I'm an analytic guy. I know how to make money. I'm lazy as fuck, but nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? I always look for the fucking angles. And, you know, this fight has everything for the recipe to succeed. Jesus Christ, I'm 10 minutes in this goddamn video. All right, well, yeah, that's it. I'm going to say this is my last Spence and Crawford interview because I'm done. I'm giving up on these guys. No, not really. I probably do one, you know, 4 or 5 months if it's still not happening, just to talk about it. Just because I know when I put this video out, I'm going to get at least 5 to 10 subs. And for me, I'm happy with that. So, follow my boy, Kakande Mizararu. I think I said it almost right that time, better than I usually do. Check him out at 147. His third fight will be on this YouTube. And hey, let's just, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, fellas. Come to the table, go break some bread, and make some money. Make some money. And have one of the biggest fights in boxing history. That's it. Much love, guys. Peace.